What's going on, you guys? Your boy Lone Wolf, and welcome back to another Shenmue episode review. I just finished watching episode 6. Yo, it's a very good start. Very actually, it's actually very surprising. But before we get started, make sure I like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you like these type of episode reviews. And without further ado, cue the intro. All right, so we started episode 6, which I assumed that it was supposed to be a season 2, but I'm glad I'm wrong because we're at Shenmue 2 right now. So Ryo has arrived to Hong Kong, and just like in part 2, in the very beginning, he meets up with Wong, the little kid, and then pretty much gets his bag stolen, which is a little different because in the bag, not only did he get his stuff stolen, but he still has the Phoenix mirror, which is kind of strange because the Phoenix mirror was supposed to be in the bag, but it don't really matter. I mean, that's how it pretty much happened in the game. So he thought that he was protecting Wong, but basically Wong played him like a sucker. So yeah, after a while, yeah, and in the very beginning, Ryo's been pretty much been harassed by a lot of Chinese individuals. And they started to realize that he understands a little bit of Cantonese. And then later on, that's when he starts to meet Joy, which is really interesting. I was like, damn, we see my baby Joy. Joy shows up, and then not only we meet up with Joy, you will meet with the old man named Jian Min Tao, and also Guangzhong Li. Guangzhong Li is in the Yantin apartment, is that old lady, and also Jian Min Tao is the Tai Chi master that Ryo meets. That he teaches him. That's when he first teaches him the Iron Palm, which is I was like, yo, this is pretty cool, man. This is really good. And I see GM Intent Tao. I wish that they were playing his theme song, like that little calm theme song. But it's all good. We get to see those characters. The only thing we didn't get to see is the Shaolin Temple. The where when you pass by the town and you meet one of the Shaolin school, and you meet the Sifu over there. So that's pretty much really that would be really cool if we see that in the next episode. And after that, we get to meet Li Xiaotao, who is Zhu Ying, and along with her sister in the Mammo Temple. So basically the whole episode is basically following the games, him just learning who Li Xiaotao is, and also him perfecting the Iron Palm, and then also meeting up with Joy at that time. And she pretty much tells Ryo where is he going to sleep, which that's when he goes to the Green Hotel. Goes into I forgot, it was like Green Stay Green Stay at Home. I forgot the name of the hotel, but the motel. Which but anyway, that's not really important. So yeah, so they pretty much meet, and Joy of course, she has like a little crush on Ryo. Another woman who has a crush and is pretty much flirting with him. She'll tell me she's not. But anyways, the fact of the matter is that it's pretty cool seeing these characters, and they kind of changed it up a bit because they really did change that one a bit. Because when Ryo was asking Joy like, "Where's Wong? I want to get my bag," she told me like, "Don't hurt them and stuff like that." But in the game, you do have to whoop their asses anyway. But then you start to see Ryo doesn't really attack them. He just like does not harm them because of his promise. And a lot of that was because he learned it from Jian Min Tao, you know. So that was the thing, because he was starting to learn that the true purpose of Tai Chi is not just to inflict pain or harm people, because Tai Chi was mainly only based off just to be soft and gentle. It was not, and pretty much health. But because he's learning Chen style Tai Chi, which is understandable why he's able to use it as a martial art. I'm familiar with Chen style Tai Chi. I don't really. I've seen it, but I don't use it. My style is pretty much Chinese kung fu is different, but that's another video for another time. So yeah, this is gonna be really really interesting. Really, there's not much being shown in this episode because this is the beginning of Shenmue 2. So oh yeah, and then another thing, he starts learning one of the Wudu, which is pretty soon, really, because the only way for him to learn, he did not learn the Wudu. I mean that was one. Actually, no, it is. It's not pretty soon. That's how he pretty much learned the Wudu. They just kind of changed it up. I'm getting kind of like just kind of trying to follow the game because it is following the game, but in their own type of scenario. So he learned one of the Wudu, which actually has not been told to him and the Mamo Temple, because that's how he learned about the Wudu, was from the monk. But for some reason he Jiamin Tao teaches him the four Wudu, which is one of them is Gong. I will get into the other three, but I will save that for new watchers who have not seen the Shenmue yet, because I don't want to give away too much. All right, I know the four Wudu. I played the games, and that's it. But that's for fans, of course. But this episode, pretty much this won't be an episode review if I just go up ahead and spoil everything else. But yeah, the four Wudu will be very important into the story going a long ways, and especially important for Ryo. So that's one of the Wudus he learned, which is Gong, and of course he learns the next three. One is the Barber. That's all I can get. That's all I'm going to give you. And the other one, you'll pretty much be surprised where he learns that. The hint I'll give you is pretty much in Carmen's strike quarters, where he meets Jiamin Tao. And the fourth Wudu is pretty much you'll see. It'll go like I said. Once you get through the four Wudu, once he gets through the four Wudus, that's when things get more deeper. And Li Sha, and then we get to meet Li Xiao Tao, who is Jin Ying, and she's very powerful. I'm definitely looking forward to the sparring match that they both got, her and Ryo, gonna have. So stay tuned for that one in the next episode. And also the ending, we see Ren of Heavens, which was which was kind of like really exciting. I mean, Ren of Heavens, to me in the games, he was pretty much, that thug, that gangster who just like, I don't know. I never understood the purpose of him in the game, really. Especially when he was shown in Shenmue 3, which is kind of like, in Shenmue 3, it was like, I don't know. Like, what was the purpose of having Ren in there? And, he made a good, he showed a little fit in that purpose in Shenmue, in the ending in Shenmue 3 when they went up against Lan Di. But this is going to be pretty much interesting. I'm definitely looking forward to it, and how I'm wondering if they're going to. It looks to me, my opinion right now, I don't even know if they're gonna go by seasons on this anime. I may be wrong, but it looks to me that they might actually show Shenmue 3 because I thought Shenmue 2 was going to be shown as a second season. So they might actually show Shenmue 3 on this season, or maybe they'll show Shenmue 3 on the second season, which will which will make a lot more sense, really, because, but actually, no, it won't make any sense because that would be a waste of it won't make any sense making a second season based off of Shenmue 3. All due because this is all all the resource material they have led up to is up to Shenmue 3. Shenmue 4 has not even come out yet, which they already announced Shenmue 4 is coming, which I'm kind of glad that is. I guess they made enough money, and they're going to make more of the money off this anime. So it's a good investment, because now we're in the modern day era where anime is big. So making Shenmue into an anime was a smart, pretty much a good move, especially for Shenmue fans and newcomers to see Shenmue who have never even heard of Shenmue, because now there are a lot of people going to play the games. My score on this episode is definitely going to be 8 out of 10. I like this anime. This episode is really going to be good, and it's going to get better because, like I said, Shenmue 2 got really bad. So we get to see a little bit more. I'll say only a little tiny bit of the Chiyomen. So we're going after going through that. We're going to go to Kowloon, and then we get to the rooftop fight where Ryo fights Dong Shaw, that big guy. I don't even. So I forgot his name because he was not even that important because he was basically the last boss, really. And Ryo always getting his ass whooped by him, but until he beat him, because he was a big guy, But yeah, that's pretty much it on this episode. The episode was really good, not really really good. It was okay, it was okay. They definitely went straight to the point. Definitely looking forward to new episodes. Damn, I wonder how it's gonna be with the reaction when he meets up with Yanda Zu. How they gonna pull that off, and then we're actually going to see, I can't wait to see that fight with Landy and Ryo in Shenmue 3, you guys. But yeah, that's it for this video, you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and tell me what do y'all think about episode 6 of Shenmue, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. All right, take it easy.